Greetings, Zombie Slayers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 6 of Project Zomboid Tallahassee Apocalypse, which originally streamed live on Twitch. We managed to secure most of the immediate neighborhood, and we're thinking about moving into the grocery mart, whatever it's called, the food market and laundromat that is next door. We have a car, and we have a wide selection of weapons and books. I have my book list here, available and ready to be read. We're currently working on... Man, my UI scale seems even more ridiculous. I might have to scale this back a bit because this is huge. But yeah, the game has updated a little bit, and I added one mod. Glitch knows what mod it is, but I'm not going to say because it doesn't really do very much other than a little bit of lore. Where is the UI scale? I always forget. It's font. They call it font size. Let's do ×1 and see how acceptable that is. That didn't change anything. Oh well, whatever. I think I have to reboot for it to take effect. Yeah, so here we are with our little stockpiled stuff, and what I want to do is I'm going to be living here until I can properly secure where I want to live permanently, which is to say next door. In the grocery store. So we have a lot to do before that, and I'm going to be pulled in multiple directions as a result. So one of the things I really need is a sledgehammer and fuel, like I said. A source of fuel would be really good for all these generators, so I don't have to be siphoning off of cars. And then to cap off with all of that, some other things that I'm going to want is... you know, the generator book, because without a generator book, it doesn't really matter if I have fuel or not. So I'm just defrosting some of the frozen goods I have here. I'll do like an apple and a banana, just to get me going. My guy is getting a little tired. It's 3 p.m. And, hey, Dem Tacos, thanks for the resub as well. Nothing like throwing my fruit into the oven. Probably going to need to procure myself a bit of a microwave at some point. I'm just taking a look at the surrounding area. So the helicopter vent has passed, and we don't really have to worry about the helicopter vent now, because we only get one of them. And at this point, the zombies around me have definitely been shuffled as a result of the helicopter vent. So what I need to do is prepare for the loss of... Let me take another apple with me. I need to prepare for the loss of power and for the loss of water. Those two are going to be hitting me sometime soon, I suspect. Alright, I am dropping off the stuff I don't need on me right now. So if you take a look at the map, exclamation mark map, you'll see where the gas stations are. So I am... I can open up the map for you all. Let me do that. Read map. I am here. This is home currently. This here is going to be new home. This is the laundromat and the food mart. And then the industrial that it has marked is a car repair. This building here. And then this building here is a gas station. So what I'm going to want to be doing is sort of trekking my way to the gas station as a source of gas. Or actually, you know what? I'll probably poll you all. I'll poll you all about exactly what my focus should be. Because it's not really clear what I should work on first. So there's, I would say the 3 options that can take priorities here would be... And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit to desktop and reboot because this really large UI is killing me. But what should my priority be? Sledgehammer, generator, book, or a source or capture the gas station. So there's sort of 3 big things here, and I'll put those up as a poll and leave those up for a little bit of what to focus on. So if I wanted to get a generator book. The way to do this would be to go to mailboxes and people's individual bookstores or bookshelves in their houses and sort of look for generator books, and probably to scavenge and loot everything while I'm there, because that makes the most sense. And then a sledgehammer would be to go to hardware stores or warehouses and the like, and try to get a sledgehammer, because the sledgehammer, and I'll explain the benefits of these. So the sledgehammer benefit is that I can secure the food mart sooner and make it into a base and formally move out of this house here, which is not secure. There's really nothing stopping a zombie from walking upstairs and eating me as I sleep. Just I'm trying to fly under the radar, and that's it. The benefit of the generator book is without the generator book, I have no source of power when the power is cut. And I don't know how to use these generators. I don't have that knowledge. So I don't, as you can see, connect generator, an electrician profession or learnt knowledge required for operation. Yeah, I don't know how to work them. And I haven't found the book yet. And I have searched the bookstore here in Rosewood, and it came up dry. There's nothing in there. And then the benefit of the last one, capture the gas station. Currently, I'm siphoning fuel from cars and the like. And that's really not a long-term, affordable way to fuel my lifestyle. So, yeah. So those three goals are going to be important. But the order to which you instruct me to do them, that will be up to you. I forgot to drop off all the stuff in my backpack that I don't need. So I'm carrying around a gas can with me. And what I'm going to be doing now is heading towards... It looks actually like generator book. So I'll start working on the generator book. So let me update that. Find generator book. All right. I'll leave it up a little bit longer so that people can vote. But for me to find a generator book, the bookstore is cleared. I went to whatever it's called. I'm going to just call it Enigma Books. So I think instead what I'll start to do is clear the houses around me. And that will allow me to secure sort of the neighborhood, making it safer, but also search the bookshelves for potential books. So I'm going to start with the end of the block here, this house, and work it carefully because I'm drowsy already. So according to my map, I have not... Yeah, I've not cleared this house here. This is unknown territory and might have something... Oh, wow. It has what looks to be a really nice car. Alrighty, that's cool. We've got another empty gas can, which I'll pocket. I'm not going to worry about the... Oh, this wrench is in far better condition than my current wrench, I believe. Yeah, my current wrench is way bashed up comparatively. And a hand fork. Okay, so obviously not a whole lot that I'm going to want, but... Oh, I missed a pet Yoda? Hey, buddy. And a hydrate. How many in-game days have passed? So you start on July 9th. If you check the top right of the screen, you'll see that it is the 18th. And a posture check. You got it. Hey, Numpty. Numpty Moo. Thank you for the bits. Oh, some people don't like the new sounds. I love them. Not having the death noises definitely makes it a little bit more challenging. Alright, so we got headphones and battery. I'll take both. No keys, though. No keys with this car. There is gasoline in it, though. So I'm going to start siphoning. Why no push and then stop? I'm trying to level up my long blunt. I want long blunt to be higher level. And you only get higher level long blunt by, well, using it. There was a decent amount of gas in that car. I got about a third of a jerry can. Taking a look at it, this car is probably one I'm going to want to keep on my radar. The battery kind of sucks. The engine quality is not that great. And it's kind of a loud engine, but it has a lot of good parts. So let me mark this down on my map. On Tallahassee's map here. Add symbol. I don't have a lot of colors, but I'll just have a little exclamation mark there as like a point of interest there, and hopefully I remember. How many more subs have I gotten in the last week? Oh, I don't know, a lot. Some big hype trains with Medj and Kadath and others gifting a ton of subs. Oh, I have a house key from her. Unfortunately, I don't have the car key to the car. She had a partially torn up leather jacket, which I'll turn to leather straps for tailoring. Oh, and I'm starting to get a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow here. All right, the books. Advanced trapping, I do not need. Expert farming, why am I illiterate? I do need. That is the last farming book I require. All right, fishing for beginners and mechanics for beginners I already know I don't need. I have all the beginner books, and I have all the intermediate books. So let me mark down the expert farming. Check, and farming books are now done. I have every single one in the collection. Okay, we have some salmon and leeks, beans, salt, vinegar. I really do hope I get a generator book without too much trouble. It could become my, like, new holy grail. And a frozen steak. We need an on-stream bingo table for books. Yeah, that'd be a smart thing for me to make, I suppose. I mean, maybe for next stream. It's what's tricky about this is it's a little dangerous to like invest in this series because there is no safe scumming. And Bible readings of the crucifixion. Nice. I'll take that, I guess, for when I need to feel depressed about myself. All right, advanced farming I know I don't need. Trapping for intermediates I know I don't need. And sheets of paper I don't care about. So this house is officially cleared. So read map. Add symbol. A big old X over this house. All right, let's clear this one here. That's across the street to the north. So currently, if you're wondering, I need carpentry master, first aid advanced, fishing expert, mechanics, foraging master, mechanics expert master, metalwork expert master, tailoring master, and trapping expert. So if you really want to keep track, you can. But I don't expect you to memorize that. Alright, so this is another house that I've yet to search. I think I came in here, though. And the indication of that would be the fact that there's a bunch of magazines that I've already read. Yeah, okay. Glitch, thank you for the bits, by the way. Should I collect all the colored pens? Yeah, that wouldn't be a terrible idea if I wanted a color-coded map. For now, one color's fine. Gets the job done. Just me, or did that other zombie, like, disappear? A lot of these guys have torn up leather jackets, but I'm very happy to be able to make use out of their clothing. How do you use a sheet rope? Well, you need, generally you need 2 sheets, a hammer, and nails. And then an open window for you to install the sheet ropes into. So I could demo that remove a curtain. And then I'm going to need one other curtain. Oh, are you dead? Yeah, I can loot you. You're dead. Whoa, my pants don't have bite resist? These jeans are better than my jeans? Why? What's wrong with my jeans? That doesn't seem right. No, I think that's wrong. I don't think that's actually a boon. Here's a red pen. So there you go. This sewing kit has more needles and thread in it. I'll take the thread. You like the new Twitch? I'm a moderator on the Twitch subreddit, and so many people hate the new UI for like recommended or whatever it is. I don't have any preference because I just look at my follower list, really. All right, so the freezer's empty, the oven's empty. I'll take the cooking pot. Yep, sewing kits exist. There's a lot of changes to this patch here. My guy's getting very tired, so I should probably stop putting myself into situations where I have to fight. So I'll stop that. Electricity, beginner, advanced cooking. No, I don't need any of those. But that is really nice art. You know what? I'm gonna grab that lakeside painting there. And maybe the large plant. There is no benefit for it, but I think it's pretty, so that's what matters. And I'll remove another curtain. So if you wanted to know how to do sheet ropes, I could demo it now. So with these 2 sheets, I'm going to craft 2 sheet ropes. 1, 2. And I still have to be careful, clear it, because, you know, I haven't cleared out this house. It still might have zombies up here. All right, so the way the sheet ropes work is you need to adhere it to like a some sort of half height, like a window, and you right click and then you add escape rope, and it requires nails and a hammer, and then like that you have a sheet rope that you can use for safe and secure exit and entry. And then if you right click, you can also remove the escape rope. I don't think you get the nail back, but you get everything else back. So, zombies can't climb sheet ropes, so it makes it impossible for zombies to enter the building that you've used a sheet rope to enter. But they can pull the sheet rope down, which means that if you only have like one sheet rope to get into a some sort of building or whatever, you can screw yourself by you know, making it so that you can't ever get back. Why am I so encumbered? Oh, I think that plant is super heavy. Yeah, and the gas can. All right, sorry, plant. You're gonna have to. Whatever. I'll break my back. I don't care. I'm about to sleep. Why do I put things away? Just to tidy up a bit. There's not a good reason for it. It's mostly so I can keep track of, like, I don't have to look at it and be like, oh, is this something I need? It's just a, you know, if you essentially if you litter everywhere you go, you know, it's going to be maybe a little tricky for you to find what you want, especially if it's on the floor. I don't like leaving things on the floor for that reason, because it looks messy and it gets to be a little annoying to sort of sort through it. All right, this house is officially cleared. There is a TV there that I could break down, but my character is super tired, and I'd rather just go home and sleep. So, on Tal's map, let's add an X, and that is one more. Now, we do see that 3 houses over from where we just were, there is a stash of guns. So that might be a good place to head if I want guns. But using guns really early on, especially because this city is probably swarming of zombies, wouldn't really be advised. I would highly advise against that. Yeah, this lakeside painting and the large plant. Oh, let's place these things. There's the lakeside painting. large plant. I'm going to favorite this gas can. Or actually, you know, I should probably not even favorite it. What I probably need to do to the gas can is to dump it into the car that I have. But I believe I just put food. Let's keep the red pen. It's not very heavy, and that will allow me to mark red on the map. There was a leak. Yeah, there it is. Now, I'm not worried too much about organization here, mostly because this isn't my permanent home, so I honestly don't care about being too organized. But I shouldn't be too messy either, because it will be very confusing for me. All right. And this expert farming should go into the shelf. My ever-growing bookshelf. That's all the magazines that I believe I've read them all. So I have a pretty healthy amount of magazines that I've now read. And there's expert farming. All right, I'm not too encumbered. Actually, I'm still pretty weighed down. I think it's because of the fuel can, I think. Where did I leave my car? My car... Where did I park? I don't even remember, but I'm too tired to go out there right now. So, it is 10 p.m. I'm going to do some light reading and head to sleep. Because this guy is about as tired as you would want it to be. Behind the house across the street. Yeah, I believe you're correct. Now, another thing I could do is not really worried about my alarm. I don't have a need for an alarm anymore because there are no more TV shows. So, why bother? Man, I'm still feeling a little sad. Sad and hungry. So I'm hangry now. Wow, 10 a.m. You really slept in, dude. Although, I'm not one to speak. I, too, slept in this morning. Well, the good news is we still have power. Let's go ahead and make... I think my weight is dropping. Yeah, my weight is dropping. So what I'm going to do is bring all these slices of pie with me. And eat them as they defrost. And first things first, let's get my fuel can, which is 3 pounds, dumped into the car. Hey, Lucas. And hey, real estate struggles. Or realist struggles, rather. I can read. Literacy is my struggle. And Fraggles, thank you for the resub. I failed to mention it. But cheers. Alright, let me hide this poll. It's pretty clear that you guys want me to keep finding the generator book. I've put that up for 20 minutes. That's probably 15 minutes too long. Man, these zombies really do just disappear into the grass when they die. Who needs to bury them? They're gone now. And there's the car. Hey, Bear Catapult, thanks for the resub. Looks like I'm getting a lot of attention here. This guy got stabbed through the gut. Clearly he died, but also sort of kept going. Oh, with a butter knife. That's got to be a lot of force. And then this one. Ah, an intact leather jacket. Perfect. Take that for the collection. The fall collection of Tallahassee's leather wear. Coming to you soon. Is my tank isn't full. No. Not full at all. Gas can. It's not letting me just, like, refuel easily. Add gasoline. So we're going from almost an empty tank to probably somewhere around half, depending on the size of my tank. Not bad. Pie slices are still frozen. And there's, I think, a zombie coming at me. Maybe. Oh, still a third of a tank, so not that much fuel. Obviously, my fuel needs are going to need to be met at some point. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to park this outside of my home. If I can get it started. Okay. Don't rely on this car to start up in a hurry. It is a deep liability. But hey, it's all I have. So these zombies might follow me a little bit. Oh god, I don't want them to follow me. Yeah, I'm gonna have some cleaning up to do. So here's the church. Oh boy, this area really did fill back in. Alright, now I'm roughly parked outside. I like how the zombie trips over the fence, even though walking around it would have taken literally seconds. Come on, pie. Oh, there we go. It is pie time. High time for pie time. And here comes all the ones that were attracted by the car driving by. That duffel bag might be good. A part of me feels like I have a loyalty to the golf bag. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to go with whatever has the largest carry size. And not have meaningless attachments to physical objects. So capacity 18, weight reduction 65. And then the golf bag here is the same. Alright, so it doesn't really matter. Some people like to have multiple bags, especially when put into the trunks. It helps to increase your trunk max size, but those people are not me. And I won't be doing that. Man, I am feeling sad after having 2 pies. Tallahassee, my good friend, you have got to cheer up. Before I go looking for additional, or the generator book, let me... Oh, did I just cancel that cigarette? Oh, that was dumb. Let's clear some of these out across the street. Hey, Mallet. And a pet Yoda that I missed. Hey, buddy. Ban the man. Thank you for the raid. I was lurking in your stream earlier. I didn't want to say anything to derail you, but raid and be raided. Welcome, dude. You were playing Red Dead. Well, what were you doing to Red Dead? Were you playing the story or multiplayer? I've played through the story myself, but I haven't actually spent a lot of time, or really any at all, playing the multiplayer. And for your raiders, I am reprising the role, or not reprising because this is the first playthrough, but I am pretending I am Tallahassee from Zombieland. Tallahassee from the first movie. The sequel, we speak not fondly of here. And what I'm trying to do is, as you can see here, find a generator book. We're very, very early in this series, and I'm just on the struggle bus of basic survival. Like you do. But welcome. You want to do some multiplayer after finishing the storyline? It is a beautiful game, and it's very relaxing. I totally agree. I had a long conversation with one of my real-life friends about it, and how parts of the game I found to be a little frustrating. Like, the loyalty to... Well, I don't know, maybe my chat will disagree. So, for those of you that have played, I'm going to ask you a question. For those that you haven't, and don't want it spoiled, maybe cover your ears for a minute. But there is so much about the story that I think is, like, lovely, but one of the things that I thought would have made the game so much better is if there were sort of flashbacks that involved why Arthur was sort of loyal to Dutch. Because without knowing the history there, which they allude to, but they never really show, his loyalty to Dutch is frustrating. Just my 2 cents. So, throughout the entire game, I never felt good about Dutch. It would be sort of like, if Breaking Bad started on season 3, and you're like, who is this, you know, jerkwad, and why is he so terrible to his wife, his family, and everyone around him? Like, there needs to be a reason why Arthur cares for Dutch, and why he's loyal to Dutch, and the game never shows that, and it really, I think, made the story less effective than it could have been. Just my 2 cents. Yeah. Yeah, Red Dead 1 had you more invested in the story, and I agree. I totally 100% agree there. The Red Dead story, the story for number 2 sort of throws you in the middle, but doesn't fill in some of the details that would have made it feel more significant. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to find a generator book, and I've already searched the bookstore in town, and we came up dry. So I'm checking homes adjacent to where I live, because I don't have a source of gasoline, so it's not like I can get a generator book from the next town over. It's too far away, and I'd run out of fuel trying to get there. Is the generator book the new sledge? Well, I also don't have a sledgehammer, so the sledgehammer is also the new sledge. Could be worse, though. Alright, so this house is next. I think there's maybe the house with the black car in the driveway is the one with the guns stashed, according to the map that I have. Stashed guns, I think, is the one with the black knight or whatever it's called, dart in the driveway. Wow, a bare bookshelf. That makes me sad. I didn't really spoil too much of the story talking about Red Dead, so even if you hadn't covered your ears, I tend not to spoil things. Wow, this house is empty. It's like a starter home that is just devoid of everything. I don't think anyone has ever lived here. Oh, wow. There is nothing in the shelves anywhere. Okay. Well, that's, no loot here. No loot here at all. So how are you enjoying the multiplayer? From what I've seen, the multiplayer had kind of a lot of pay-to-win mechanics, and I tend to stay away from pay-to-win games. Not exactly pay-to-win, but I remember when it first came out and people were like, oh, the economy here is absolutely ridiculous, which was definitely a deterrent. Plus, I only have a PC, so I had to wait the long and painstaking wait for the game to come out for us, PC Master Race. So, I don't know much about the multiplayer because I just haven't touched it. I'm hoping the Shed and Back has a little something for my trouble. Because otherwise this house is a total bust. Pipe wrench, a trowel. It's the only trowel that I have, so we can start gardening with that when it comes time. But not really a treasure trove yet. Hammer and duct tape? No, this shed's fine, but at least it had something, right? Could be worse. All right, let's mark this one down on Tal's map. I'm a little worried that, like, I'm gonna get ganked trying to cartographer my way through this city. Yeah, you're not buying gold to get things, so it's a slow grind. I do have a lot of disdain for games that have like a, you know, grind for a month or spend $50. And it's like, it's a pay to win. It cheapens the game. And for such a masterwork, it's kind of unfortunate that that's the route they took. But oh well. They're trying to just nickel and dime and make every penny they can, I guess. Yeah, I never go pay to win. I out of principle, if anything. My guy's a little sad, but magazines and newspapers don't fix sadness, only boredom. Oh, here we go. Here's a little, a scalpel too. Guero, thanks for the resub. You're also worried about the cartographer killing me? Yeah, I mean, it is a real threat of having to mark everything down. I should be careful about that. All right, I'm going to read this book to solve my little depression thing, because killing zombies has not made Tallahassee happy. He needs to find a Twinkie. Nothing like reading a book with your back turned to the whole house. Reckless. Yeah, Rockstar CEO is not a gamer. Yeah, most of the large gaming companies, they just aren't gamers, and they don't care. They don't care about the spirit of the game. They don't, you know, they're not allies of us. You know, their job is to bleed their IP, their intellectual property, for every last penny that it can bleed, and regardless of what it does to the title. So I'm right there with you. Okay, that is one more house off the list. No generator map, or no generator book yet. This neighborhood is suspiciously quiet. Also, are there really guns stashed here? Angler, don't need... I guess I'll dismantle all the radios. I don't need any of this, though. You're waiting for a jump scare? Yeah, the jump scares are beautiful. I love them now. The new ones. What are we talking about? Yeah, we're talking about Rockstar. Banlish was just playing Red Dead 2. And I was saying he was playing the multiplayer, and I said that I had never touched the multiplayer because of some of the pay-to-win mechanics that they implemented. And Banlish is definitely in the same boat, given how prolific of a content creator you are. So you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for the grind, right? I don't have time to play 50 hours to get, like, my first decent-ish gun. Like, forget that. Oh! Well then. Yeah! We got a sledgehammer. Question for you, chat. Do I abandon the, let's spell that right, book search to take up the food mart as a home? Yes or no? Now with the sledgehammer, there is really nothing stopping me from fully securing the food mart as a potential home. What I gotta say is the map here, I'm pretty sure that this is the home I just searched, and it definitely does not have guns. But it had a I don't care. It had a sledgehammer, so that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna remove the stashed guns thing because that was a big lie. So if you vote yes in this poll over there, what that means is I start to retrofit the food mart into a permanent home and move all of my goods over there, which will take a while, but it will give me a permanent home. If no, I continue searching for the book. Sometimes the guns are in the floorboards. RBG3 or RB3, I will check that. That's a good point. I didn't really check for floorboard guns. And I'll get back there at some point and make sure that I didn't miss anything. Let's put a little timer on that poll. Boop. But it does look like it will be in the affirmative. Shellbow, thanks for gifting out a sub to Banlish. Oh, you know what another thing is? I am sort of out of storage. I can't put stuff away. There's other shelves, I suppose. So let me go ahead and favorite the sledgehammer, because it looks to me like you guys are going to have me do the move soon. So what I want to do in order to get the move done is to secure the building first and then start to move things over. So to secure the building, what I'm going to need is... Oh, I should switch wrenches. What I'm going to need is my hammer and nails and sheet ropes and things like that to be able to make it safe. I'm gonna also dump my empty gas can because that's a lot of weight. An empty gas can does not weigh 1.5 kilos though. That's sort of an absurdly heavy empty can. So here's my hammer. Let me favorite that. And I have 117 nails. So the other thing I'm going to need is a bunch of sheet ropes. So my way to secure a building is to knock out the stairs with the sledgehammer, so that no one can walk up. And then once you've knocked out all the stairs, or before you knock out all the stairs, add sheet ropes to the second story so that you can get in. But you're going to want a lot of sheet ropes so that if zombies pull down 1 or 2 sheet ropes, you still have a way up. Because if you don't add a lot of sheet ropes and they do pull all your sheet ropes down, the only way to get back up is to build stairs yourself. Build, with carpentry. And that is expensive, time-consuming, so you gotta be careful about that. But very exciting that I found a sledgehammer already. It's gonna make prepping definitely a bit easier as a result. So yes, let's do that. Move into Food Mart. I'm gonna check all of my... Oh, those are all magazines. Check everything for things that I could turn into sheet ropes. Alternatively, I think what I'll do is... Oh, let's close the door behind me. Is try to get sheet ropes elsewhere, from the clothing and other stuff that people have. So there we go. Craft 8 sheet ropes. Sounds good to me. That should be enough. That's enough for 5 different exits. In the 80s, most jerry cans were metal. These look like the plastic red jerry cans, though. But yeah, I guess they could be metal. Who knows? Either way, just know that they're very, very heavy. So we got 10 sheet ropes. Oh, it actually tells you how to use it now. It didn't used to. Can be used to improvise escape from upper stories. I don't think that's how you spell stories. 1 sheet rope required per level, which is why it's 2 for a second story. But if you're higher, you'll need more. Requires hammer and nails plus press E to climb. Oh, that's a very helpful tooltip that didn't used to exist, as far as I know. So you can't add sheet ropes to like this roof here because there's nothing to attach it to. For me to use sheet ropes on this half roof or whatever, this laundromat roof, I would need to put fences or windowsills or something like that in order to sheet rope it. There's a lot of good storage in this facility here, so I'm very eager to move. And where's my ham? Oh, it's in the freezer. Yeah, there is my rum ham. So this is going to be the future home, and I'm very happy about that because, well, it's huge. And all I have to do to secure it is to sledgehammer these stairs out, and then nothing can walk up. So before I start to retrofit this, gotta make sure it's empty. Gotta make sure it's empty. I mean, I think it should be, but something could have wandered in since I've last been here. So one of the problems I'm going to have is there's not any external windows. So I can add escape ropes to the inside downstairs like this. Right? Oh, am I inside a shelf? That's very odd. But I'm not going to have... It's going to be a little bit trickier to add sheet ropes that get me outside. Until what I'll probably end up doing is adding fences around the roof of the laundromat for that purpose. I'd also very much like to attempt to keep the downstairs secured. I don't want to have zombies walking inside because that's scary. Wow, the climbing animation also changed. You really shimmy a lot slower. So I think probably using all 5 sheet ropes on this inside rail is going to be enough that, you know, zombies aren't going to pull them down and remove access. So that's all I'm going to do for now. Now, the other thing is you can't climb sheet ropes with generators. So if I want to secure it, right? That's a thing, correct? Am I out of sheet? Well, no, I have sheet ropes. What's going on with the tooltip here? It's being weird. It only wants me to smash that window. So, before I knock out the stairs here, I might want to move 2 generators upstairs. So that I don't troll myself. And yeah, I obviously can sledgehammer these to add additional sheet rope access in the future, but for now, it's not that big of a deal. It's not urgent or anything like that. All right. Whoa, I am so tired considering my guy woke up just 12 hours ago. That's a little absurd. So now, the painstaking effort of moving generators over. And the reason to have 2 generators is generators will explode when or have a chance to explode, I should say, when their durability is below half. So it's good to flip-flop between 2 generators so that you can always have one running while the other one is being refueled or repaired. Redundancy, right? Am I going to bring my bed there? I will try. There's a chance, of course, that breaking down a bed at my carpentry level, which is 3, I break it. So I might have to try to move beds multiple times. We'll see. May not work the first time. But yeah, the intent is to fully move in to the food mart, and this starter home is going to be completely abandoned I probably didn't need to bring the sledgehammer with me over there. And I also could probably ditch the ball-peen hammer. I have a regular hammer. That was a stroke of good luck. Right, where's this sledge? Unfavorite. I'm going to drop the sledge here so that I have the carry weight to be able to move the generators, or some of the carry weight. The generators are very, very, very heavy, so I'm going to take some physical damage just doing this. I think what I'll do is I'll even unequip the golf bag and put it down, carrying over just the bare minimum. So take generator, and we'll start moving this over. I'll probably only get one tonight, and then I'll do the other one tomorrow morning, given the time. It's 9 p.m. It's gonna get dark. Why not use the car? I don't have a lot of fuel, and the car is loud, and the main road between me and where I have to go has zombies on it, so if I use the car, it would just drag more zombies to the food mart, and I'm already very tired, so it would mean I would have to fight zombies, which is not ideal. Plus it uses gas. I think it's just, might be a little bit more time consuming, but it's a little bit safer just to walk them over until I have the area secured. Because my area around my starting home, I've cleared out a lot of the zombies, but as you can see, there's still zombies around the food mart. So I wouldn't want to drag zombies to the food mart and have them break windows and harm me or whatever. Before I drop and try to climb the sheet rope with the Jenny, I will. I haven't fully memorized the... Well, the game actually just had the 41.55 update, and I don't actually know what's in the 41.55. I haven't seen the patch notes for it, but I don't have the 41.54, which is the version that I'm most familiar with. Oh, hey, I can bring Jenny's up. All right, all right, all right. Do corpses ever despawn? They do. They take about 2 weeks to despawn or so. Correct me if I'm wrong, but last version of Zomboid, for like Ash Williams and all that, you could not climb ropes with generators. Correct? I'm like 99% certain that that's the case. Sheet ropes and high fences made you drop them. So that's significantly different. That's really good to know. I am totally happy about that change. Maybe I did carry one up in the Ash Williams. What I do know is that in the last patch, high fences forced you to drop it. That is, I'm 100% sure about. So fences that zombies can't climb, like the high chain link fences and things like that, you would drop it, but then you could grab it through the fence, which makes no sense. And that still might be... So here's a zombie that is starting to decompose. I know you asked about corpses despawning, the biggest Nate. So they will slowly decompose, and when they decompose, the loot that is on them disappears. And it removes them from, like, game memory, which is kind of nice. This pie is probably going to be fine if I sleep with it, so... Yeah, I did it in the old firehouse. Yeah, I think you're right. So I might be mistaken. Tomorrow morning, what I'll be doing is moving the other generator, and then probably moving all three now that I know that you can sheep rope with them. But I have a lot of stuff, so you do make a good point. I think now that I'm well rested... Oh, this did lose its freshness. Oh, well. What I will do is I'll start to use the car to move things over, because I have so much stuff here that if I don't use the car, this will take me the whole rest of the stream to shepherd the stuff over. Unfortunately, this is a two-door, so it sounds like someone just got eaten. So this car can't... Oh, what the... I didn't mean to put it on the ground. This car can barely carry 2 generators. It's really not an ideal car, but I don't have another one. Oh, you know what? The trunk is too small. Okay. So the generator is going to go into the passenger... Oh, no, it has 4 doors. 4 seats. Cool. I'll put them in the back seats. It only has 2 doors but 4 seats. That was a trend of compact car that I'm happy disappeared, to be completely honest. I hated having to, like, fold the seat down and, like, climb in as, like, a larger human. It really doesn't work for me. Or any other larger human. It sucked. TLDR, I hated those designs. Alright, so there's the 2 generators. And... let me think. I'm going to move the bookshelf. Oh, I don't have a hammer on me? Oh, yeah, because it would be in my bag, wouldn't it? I guess I should take my golf bag and, you know, wear it. Equip on back. So this oversized, and let's hope it doesn't break, has a 52.5% chance to break. Yeah, it died. Okay, well, oh well. At least the metal ones won't break. So there are 2 metal ones that are in the, in the food mart already. And a hydrate. Or Sinha. Cheers. Now, something that's going to be really important is that I do my very best to start organized so that the base doesn't turn to complete chaos. So as I move, this is going to be a lot of organization. The room really ties the rug really ties the room together. I'll be bringing the room and the plant and the everything. I'll be bringing it all. Don't you worry. What I need to do is find a banjo. That would be good. Okay, my character's just about full up. I know that the car could hold and handle more, but I'm just going to make the trip with what I've got now. I'm not really worried about the sheeting the glass in the bottom floor, because if the bottom floor gets overrun, it's annoying, but not detrimental to the base. I'm going to try to avoid going out to the main road to see if I can't avoid pulling oodles of zombies onto me. I'm also probably going to want to clean up some of these corpses here, because they're speed bumps. So I don't have my sledgehammer. So right now, all I'm going to do is be dumping all of this loot into the floor, and I'll sort it later after I, like, break down all this furniture and make this thing nice. What's really cool is it comes with a kitchenette, so I don't really need to... you know, it'll be really easy to cook and all that. It's one big pile of stuff, and everything will get organized later. Yeah, power's not out yet, so I am racing against the clock. I'm going to want to find a generator book before power goes out so that my things that are frozen and refrigerated don't get ruined. That will be a bit of a challenge. Why do I... Oh, I don't need broken glass. Let's just throw that out. You can just delete items by putting it in the trash, and it makes it cease to be, which is kind of nice. Thank you for tuning in to Tallahassee Apocalypse, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 30th. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. The link can be found in the description. The link to Discord can also be found in the description, and that will let you sign up for announcements if you want to catch a stream. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming Twitch stream. Farewell, everybody.